Harshith days, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with a new video. Today is World Book Day 2021. Today is a very special day for all bookworms, all book lovers. So happy World Book Day, guys. Hope everyone is safe and sound. The books have helped me a lot in this lockdown. It's a real stress buster. The books I recently hauled, I've been reading them and they are awesome. And hope you guys are having a really fantastic time. Hope you all are safe. The joy of reading is very important. It's really exciting to experience that, and the joy of giving and the joy of gifting is even more special. So this year I got a gift from one of my very best friends in reading. He gives me a lot of feedback, and he has the role of top commenter and most heart-winning person on my channel Harshith Days, and that is Raghav M. He has got that award, and he is the person who gifted this book to me. The book that I am going to be reviewing today is The Hobbit by J.R.R Tolkien. Now, Raghav Anna, he gifted this book to me. It's a really awesome book. I've read it a few times, and this is the first book in a very big series. The Lord of the Rings series has been shot as 3 movies, and I am yet to read the 3 books. I'm really excited for the series. This is a worldwide bestseller, and this is the first Tolkien book I've ever read. When I was a small kid, I just saw the first scene of a random Lord of the Rings movie, and it was like a ring falling into lava, and that was pretty scary. So when I first picked this book up, I was really skeptical of what this book might have in store for me, because I'm not really into lava bubbling and people or things falling into it, but something, the bookish instinct inside me told that this book will be awesome, and the cover looked really good and it didn't have any lava bubbling, so I thought it would be interesting, and oh, I got such a good surprise. This book is about the protagonist, Bilbo Baggins. He's a hobbit. He lives at Bag's End inside his hobbit hole. One day, a wizard called Gandalf comes knocking with 12 dwarves behind him, and they come inside his house. They eat everything. They have a big party, and then they tell Bilbo about this treasure in a mountain, the Lonely Mountain. And they say that it's really big, it's the dwarf treasure, and there is this person called Thorin. He's the lead dwarf. He is the descendant of a dwarf king. Now this dragon Smaug, what he did is he came to the dwarf city, which was near the Lonely Mountain. He destroyed it, he burnt it down to ashes. These 12 dwarves want the treasure back, so they need another person to join them. And soon our protagonist Bilbo, he joins the group after a lot of thinking. Now Gandalf was a friend of his grandfather's, of Bilbo's grandfather. So because his grandfather was a very great person, he had some trust on Gandalf, but he really didn't know if he wanted to go or not, because all was fine at Bag's End. He was a normal hobbit. He had absolutely no trouble. He was a hobbit who enjoyed a comfortable, unambitious life, and he rarely ever traveled out of his hobbit hole, only to buy things or just say good morning to the neighbors. But now he's going to a very far land, which is far away. It's going to take a long time, and he's sure that the journey will be interesting, but he just does not know what's in store for him. Now, the group faces a lot of hurdles along the way. Some dwarves go missing. They stay at this guy's house who turns into an animal at night, and he's somewhat tired at the morning, so they seek refuge over there. They seek sanctuary, but they don't feel safe over there, so they move away. Some dwarves get lost. They have to find them. They travel through very scary woods, and lots of stuff. There are just problems coming in and going out. Bilbo just jumps in and shows his not so far seen bravery. He has that hope that he can do something, and he gets this new confidence. He gains self-confidence that he's actually worth something, and he's happy that these people just came knocking by his door. Otherwise he just would have been inside his hole having a normal time, just saying good morning to the neighbors all day, and he would have had a very boring life. But these people have given a change. They have shown Bilbo who he actually is, what power he holds inside himself. And finally they defeat the great dragon Smaug, which is the most craziest thing ever. And Bilbo gets this ring, which when he wears that ring, he's invisible. So that is another interesting part. We have a mix of magical things. We have a mix of practical theory. We develop the sense to think what might happen might happen next in this book, because it's that kind of book which takes you through a lot of mazes. It takes you through a lot of different paths which might be rough, or because no one actually likes a very normal story like, hey, I'm Bilbo, I'm going on an adventure, oh, I have a sword, I can slay this dragon, yeah, I got the treasure. No one actually wants that kind, no one actually likes that kind of book. But this book, it's a mix of that. It does have the part where, hi, I'm Bilbo, I am going to slay the dragon, but it doesn't have the part where a magical person comes and gives him the sword and he just slays the dragon. No, he has to go through a series of challenges to get that weapon to kill that dragon, and he has to go through a series of challenges through which he can earn the trust and the bravery. There is a particular set of challenges that he has to face to earn the dwarves' bravery. They really don't trust this guy, but he's the person who's supposed to steal the treasure, not the dwarves. So they just guide him, and he's the one who has to actually do the thing. So they don't have that much of trust on him, because who would trust someone who's not their kind? What kind of dwarf will actually trust a hobbit who they've never met before? Well, that is what this story is about. This story is about how Bilbo earns the dwarf's trust, how he finds his self-confidence, and yes, it does have that bit of how he takes the sword and slays the dragon. And in my point of view, that is not the most interesting part. For me, my most favorite part is when Gandalf teaches him how to find his self-confidence, because a normal story with a normal fantasy story focuses on showing a lot of life skills, lot of values. But this book not only does that, but it shows Bilbo's clumsiness every once in a while, like when he just stumbles upon and gets lost on his own, when he uses these silly looking barrels to save his friends. It has that little bit of clumsiness to it, but as an overall, I really like this book. I recommend this book for ages 10 plus. If you're a really advanced reader, go for it whenever you would like it. It's just a mix of fantasy, a little bit of slaying and a little bit of gore, but that's something that we just get in all fantasies. I could really connect it with the Harry Potter series, because it does have that set of challenges. We see that in Harry Potter. That is number one. The second thing which I could relate to Harry Potter is, after the set of challenges, is how he earns the trust, because the people around Bilbo, like I said, the dwarves, he has to go through that challenges to earn their trust. Same thing in Harry Potter. Not everyone believes him when he said that Cedric Diggory was killed by Voldemort, or who, sorry. So no one actually believed him, but once who actually came to power and destroyed the Ministry of Magic, we see that what Harry said is true. And we have a small part which is like the Dumbledore's army. That is when like at the end, when Thorin is disposed of. When Thorin is disposed, I'm not going to say how, or is he actually dead, or is he just lost. When Thorin is disposed of, when he is moved away, there is this city which comes to help the dwarves and overthrow some goblins. At that time we see Bilbo's leadership skills, just like we see from Harry. And these are the main three connections that I saw from Harry Potter to The Hobbit. Really excited to read the next few books, the next 3 books in the Lord of the Rings series. I haven't got them yet. I think I will be getting them soon. And a big thank you to Raghavanna for giving me this book, for gifting this to me. I got a very big surprise because the first thing I did in the morning after brushing my teeth and getting ready for school was open this book. I really felt happy when I opened that book, because this book was on my TBR for a very long time, and I was really excited when I got this book. Thank you so much for all of your support. Once again, thank you to Raghavanna for gifting this book to me. And once again, I'll meet you guys in another video. Until then, stay safe. Happy reading. Bye.